Yo, what's up everybody? I'm about to just post a link and get everything out. I'm trying to make sure that this isn't dropping frames or anything either. I've been having some issues with it. Give me a second, I'm gonna go mute and just tweet out the link and everything. What's up, Max? Appreciate you tuning in. Alright, let me post this on Twitter. Beautiful move, my brother. What had a beautiful move? Zag, what's up, bro? MJ, what's up? What's up? I got all this non-copyright music in the background, bro. It's generic ass music, bro. I just want to listen to my music, man. Like, that would be so nice. I want to listen to the music I normally listen to, but can't do it. Shyam, what's up? Wesley, what's up, bro? How's everybody doing? Bro, my internet is tweaking. Man, why is this? Hopefully I don't have internet issues. Yo, all good, sir. Big fan. Appreciate it. Be good to do a live backtesting session. I don't backtest, bro. I don't believe in backtesting. It's good for pattern recognition, but other than that, I don't think it's needed. Everything you need is in the live price action. Huge respect, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I need to log into my futures account on the other laptop I have, and I don't know if it's gonna make the stream just die because my Wi-Fi is so bad. I'm probably just gonna upgrade my internet after this. I keep forgetting to do that. I need higher upload speeds. Like, I should be able to live trade and stream. Cause I gotta get NinjaTrader open. All right, let me see if this works. If the stream drops, it's gonna be sad, to say the least. Get on that, bro. Yeah, I gotta do that. All right, let's see if the stream drops. I don't think it will. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, why do I need rhythmic open when I use NinjaTrader? That's the dumbest feature ever. You should be able to use NinjaTrader without rhythmic. I hate that feature. You have to run 2 applications. Alright, 1 second, guys. Okay, my internet's doing okay right now. Alright, let's throw up a chart. I'm in EU shorts from the 4 hour for value gap. Let me turn that off. All right. Let me get this all set up, because I got to be ready to trade futures. Yeah, I'm about to upgrade my internet after this. I don't want to deal with all the BS. Stream dropping frames or something. I can't deal with that. NQ now is it? It already stung into the BISI. I want to see NQ offer discount. Okay, I want to see discount. Oh, this could be such a good long, bro. This could be such a good long. Let me see this tag discount, and then we'll wait for that 15-minute, potential 5-minute order flow shift to get long. Yes, offered discount. It's been weaker lately. The SMT right here threw me off. That's why I'm not using it, bro. I'm done using SMT. If you guys like SMT, I get it. Do what you gotta do. But for me, it just causes issues. See if this offers equilibrium. Yes, sweat previous day high. NQ sweat previous day high. Yeah, on the daily, I don't know what discount array it could be drawing to. I think this just wants to offer discount, and then we'll head higher. Bro, I used to, for people that are listening, I already talked to Zag about this, but I used to not use discount premium much, because I don't think you need to use discount and premium if you don't want to. But honestly, I've been implementing it more lately, and it's a cheat code. It's such a cheat code. Like, it's so nice. When you understand narrative, when you understand the draw on liquidity, premium discount is beautiful. Like, watch this. Wait, I have it the wrong way. I mean, come on, bro. Look at this. That's almost to the pip. Like, just beautiful. And that takes no brain points to just mark the, you know, swing range. So I'm gonna be looking at discount premium again. It's been really useful, not gonna lie. That's just fundamental ICT stuff that I like got away from. Let me make sure my futures are all set up. Yo, Ninja Trader's ass. All my homies hate Ninja Trader. Yo, you guys want to hear some crazy stuff? I don't want to dox my account, but my alpha, they had an issue with the alpha capital. Do I have the screenshots here? Honestly, I don't even care if you guys see. Actually, let me just crop out my account number. Hold on. I'll crop out my account number. Okay, look at this, bro. So I don't know if you guys are with Alpha, but Alpha Capital Group is the forex prop, and they started servicing US clients, so they implemented DXTrade, which is like a new platform. The image being pasted is way too large. Bro, come on. I can't put the thing. Alright, I think you guys can see it now. Bro, tell me why I took one loss. I took a 1% loss, and it says that my equity is 184,000, and it blew my account, bro. They had their platform tweaked. I emailed support, and then they said there was a bug on the platform. I literally took a 1% loss on the account. I took one trade, took one small -1R loss, and it said that I breached my account. And I emailed them. I'm like, bro, this has to be a platform error. There's no way I blew my account in one trade with a 1% loss. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. So yeah, if you're from the US, be a little careful using Alpha Capital, because they just implemented DXTrade and it's like tweaking. But all right, I'm mainly focusing on futures right now. I'm already in a swing on EU that looks really good. So once this tags external, I'll be out. But that's where my 2R is. I've been on a losing streak lately though, so this will hopefully end the losing streak. Just let the numbers play out, man. This is trading. There's the win streaks, there's losing streaks, there's different market conditions, etc., etc. The important thing is you never lose confidence in your ability. You never lose confidence in your analysis or the data because you've seen it play out so many times, right? So I never lose confidence in my ability to execute. You know, I'm not hesitating on this EU short just because I'm on a losing streak. You just have to give the numbers a chance to play out. You have to give the edge its breathing room. But yeah, the losing streaks are inevitable. You know, the numbers are gonna play out. I might lose 4 trades in a row, go down minus 4R, and then win the next 2, and I'm already back break even, right? So the numbers just play out. You just have to give them the opportunity to. Bro, I also struggle with SMT. If you struggle with SMT, just don't use it. Simple as that. If here's the thing. With ICT, you need to just use the concepts that make sense to you. You need to just use the things that stick out to you. So if SMT doesn't resonate with you, if it doesn't stick out or jump off the chart at you, if it causes any confliction in your trading, any hesitation, just don't use it. You know, I feel the exact same way. That's why I don't use SMT. Some people swear by SMT, and I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it's not useful. I'm just saying for me personally, I don't like to use it. There's other ways for me to see relative strength and weakness, and it causes me confliction, hesitation, etc., etc. All right, let me log into this Rhythmic because I need to be ready to use my trade copier for futures if we long indices here. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Expect more live streams consistently now. I'm gonna be live day trading very consistently. This would be cool if it hits 2R live on stream, but I kind of expect a pullback eventually. I mean, maybe this breakaway gap just runs to external. That would be nice. But I've really been opting for set it and forget it recently because trailing my stops, you know, getting too aggressive, it dulls my edge. It chokes my trades out. Like I took a loss on AN, bro, and then look at it. I took this loss here. All right, let me show you guys what I did. This is why I'm opting for set and forget going forward. So usually what I will do is I trail my stop loss based on fair value. So I entered around here. This was rollover. The tag into the fair value gap here was at rollover. So I couldn't get in because the spreads were so wide, but I wanted to get in there and risk this low. But I couldn't, so I just took a later entry. You know, I don't care about having perfect precision as long as I can get 2R within the context that I build. So once we created this 4-hour fair value gap, I said, all right, I can probably trail my stop now to the swing low. And we'll head higher, and it runs this low. This is where I trailed my stop. Choked my own trade out. It ran that low, offered, you know, discount of this range. And I got stopped out. And then this thing just absolutely flew with CPI. Like, bro. But yeah, I don't know. CPI can be a bit of a gamble. I'm still figuring out if I want to even trade CPI on crosses. Because this is a crazy volatile candle, bro. If this went the other way, I'm getting slipped. I'm absolutely getting slipped. So I would only do this on evals. I wouldn't do that on a live account. And I'm not even sure if I want to trade CPI on crosses. You know, I've heard people say that only the USD big three, CPI, FOMC, NFP, are the only things you should avoid, and that crosses CPI are fine to trade. But I mean, based on what I've seen, these candles will definitely slip you. I mean, if this goes down, if I get the draw wrong and it goes the other way, this is slipping me to hell. So I would only do that with evals, and even then, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. So just an important thing to note. But the thing is, this is really important. I want to make this point. Everything that I do is based on my data, right? I don't just do something because somebody tells me that that's what they do, or somebody tells me, you know, this is what you should do, right? Don't hold through this. You know, I let my data tell me. You have to learn. You have to let your data make the conclusions for you. So for example, I'm opting for set it and forget it now with my trades. And I'm not doing that because I saw someone do it. You know, I do know someone that does it and is successful, but that doesn't matter to me. It's about my data, right? Like, my data has consistently showed me that trailing my stops too aggressively has dulled my edge, and it's dulled my winners. So to me, you know, the data has led me to the conclusion to just let the numbers play out. Set it and forget it. -1R or +2R every single time. Rinse and repeat. To me, that's the truest form of just letting the numbers play out. Now, I don't need to introduce all the other variables. I don't need to introduce micromanagement, psychology, you know, just literally 2R, -1R, 2R, -1R. There's going to be win streaks, there's going to be losing streaks, but you keep the win rate above 34%, you make money. And I know damn well this win streak, or this win rate with my swing trading strategy, is above 34%. So just let the numbers play out, man. That's the main thing I'm trying to say here. A lot of people aren't profitable, not because they don't understand price, not because they don't have an edge, but because they can't let that edge play out. They can't let the numbers play out. They physically, psychologically can't deal with it. So they either hop to a new strategy or they start doubting their ability. They start doubting their system. They start hesitating. You know, you need to really sit down and ask yourself, why is it that you're not consistent? Is it because you can't allow the numbers to play out, or is it because you actually don't have an edge? You know, this is why trading is so hard. There's so many factors, there's so many variables. And even now, you know, now that I've found consistency, it's like I'm still making adjustments constantly, bro. I started swinging 3 months ago, 3.5 months ago now, maybe almost 4. And, you know, I'm consistent with it, but I'm still making adjustments. I'm still tweaking things to be more profitable. I'm still figuring things out. And everything that I do is based on the data. I let the data lead me to conclusions. So some main points I want to say. I'm going on a rant, but a lot of value in that rant right there. Okay, my trade copier is all set. Can this tag me for 2R live on stream? That'd be nice to get out of this trade. If it pulls back, I don't care, right? I literally do not give a shit if it pulls back. Set and forget. But let me look at futures. I'm just curious to see if that tags me out. I want to make sure I get filled out of it. ES offered discount, pulled back to the 4-hour OB. Okay. NQ almost offered equilibrium to the tick. Slightly above it. 4-hour for value gaps. You know, respecting right now. We'll see how this goes. This could be good for longs. I definitely prefer NQ just based on the candle signs, based on yesterday's strength. On a higher time frame though, I feel like ES has been more bullish on the higher time frame, but in the short term, I think NQ. We have this nice weekly context on NQ, so we have a clear draw on the weekly. So what do we want to do? We want to be, you know, favoring longs the entire week. We want to wait for these discount pullbacks and just take the longs. Price is going to pull back to a discounted rate, we're going to long it. Price is going to, you know, pull back to a discounted rate, we're going to long it. Price is going to pull back to a discounted rate, we're going to long it. That's all you need to do. Understand where price is drawing to, align with it, and just wait for the pro trend moves. You don't need to trade counter trend if you don't want. Granted, I am going to be doing both, but that's more advanced and it takes time. So don't force anything. You can just literally trade pro trend. If you know that the weekly is bullish, then just wait for the discount pullbacks on the 4-hour and 1-hour and then long those PD arrays. Simple as that. All right, let me read the chat. My fault, guys. Zag, def waiting for a market maker buy model and confirming it underway, not just blindly longing once prices discount. Yeah, once we pull back into this 4-hour discount array like we have, basically what Zag is saying there is he's going to confirm on the lower time frame that we're actually shifting state of delivery, that we're actually heading higher. We're not just going to long this from the 4-hour, you know, unless you're swing trading. I guess if you're a swing trader, you could long this and risk this low. But for an intraday trader, you're going to let the lower time frame order flow confirm the idea of heading higher. We're not just going to long it because we're at a discount rate. Yo, good to see you live, brother Cam. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm in EU too. Nice. It looks really good. I think it just tagged me out. Let me see if I got filled. I should have just got filled out of that. Sorry, let me make sure I got out of this. It just hit my target. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna flatten. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to switch to my window account really quick. I want to make sure I get out of this because it just took my draw. I should have been on the Owanda for that, just in case it hit, to make sure I'm out. Da-na-na-na. I'm a flat. I'm still in. I didn't get filled. I'm gonna flatten because it hit my draw. All right, I flattened because it took my daily draw. We can pull back here, and it hit my 2R, so I'm getting out. It should have filled me on the limit order, but it didn't. All right, let me switch back. I just flattened. Let me make sure that my other accounts got filled, but there we go. Like I said, I was on a losing streak. That just ended the losing streak. You know, I'm not worried about losing trades in a row. It doesn't matter. Keep a long-term perspective. Sure, it gets annoying at times and you're like, bro, why do I keep losing? Why am I losing? But it's just probabilities playing out. All it is. All right, I'm back in on the trade of 8. Probably could have waited for that to just hit my limit, but it took my draw, so I wanted to just flatten. It hit 2R, so I get out. Simple as that. 2R or minus 1R. Every time. I gotta post this on Twitter later. Post a trade breakdown. I'm gonna post this in the Discord really quick, and then we'll look at ES and NQ and try to catch some potential longs. I mean, if we don't shift order flow on the lower time frame, then I'm not gonna try and long this. All right. All right, I'm interested in indices now. I'm not gonna look for swings for a little bit. I still have some stuff I like for swings, but NQ longs definitely have potential here. Let me see what the chat's saying. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place right now. Dude, I just want to listen to my music. Alright, everything got taken out of that. Everything got taken out. With the copier, everything's good. Besides my Alpha Capital account that lost 15 grand yesterday somehow because the platform is broken. I might straight up just stop trading with them if their platform's gonna tweak like that. I'm not trying to deal with that, bro. Like platform bugs and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. Did my stream drop? Nah, I'm good. Alright, alright. We good. I can't load it on my phone. Sorry. I can't see the chat right now. How's everybody doing though? If these longs set up, man, it'd be nice. Just don't be trading because I'm trading. I want you guys to be self-sufficient. Don't be codependent on me. You know, come up with your own trade ideas. Understand the logic behind what I'm doing. Don't just blindly, you know, take the trades. I think that's really important to understand. I never want to create codependency. The whole point of all my content, the whole point of everything that I do on Twitter, everything I do in the free Discord is to teach you guys how to be self-sufficient. It's not to teach you how to be, you know, dependent on my trade ideas. So, what about you? I just got taken out for 2R. I'm good. It took my draw. Now this is where we'll probably pull back a little bit. We took that sell side. I'm already out. My draw was the daily low. There is still probably lower prices, but we might get a little pullback. And 2R for me. That's it. I don't care. I literally do not care about getting more. 2R or minus 1R every time. ES and NQ have my focus now for some intraday. I want to pass these top step accounts and get them funded. Does AUD NZD still give long wait, let me check all the chat. Hold on, let me get caught up. What do you think about reaching equilibrium of the weekly range on NQ before heading higher to all-time highs again? I don't think it needs to, but it can. I'm not gonna not long this. You know what I'm saying? Like if it can definitely head higher off this fair value gap. I don't think it needs to sting all the way down here. It can, but the order flow, just read what the order flow says, right? So if the 4 hour and 1 hour are creating fair value gaps higher, like it is right now, then that's not really indicating that this wants to pull back deeper into the weekly to offer that equilibrium. So to answer your question, I think it can, but my draw is higher if this order flow is bullish. I'm just fluid with what the order flow says. So the 4 hour and 1 hour are our compass. The fair value gaps on the 4 hour and 1 hour let us know what this wants to do. Does this want to just head higher on the weekly towards the buy side, or does it want to draw deeper into discount on the weekly? It acts as a compass, and right now we have order flow shifting bullish on the 4 hour. So to me, this is pointing to higher prices. Bro, you think Euro GBP is still good for shorts? Trade your plan, bro. Whatever. If you think it's still valid, then trade it. All I'm gonna say is that there's still context, but this thing's just consolidating. So like me, how I would approach it is I would be just waiting for more fair value gaps lower. Right now, I don't want to buy this. I mean, I don't want to sell this consolidation. I have an alert set at this 4 hour SIBI though. I was waiting for that to get tagged into, but I got tagged into EU shorts. I don't like my stop loss getting hit at all. I mean, you better get used to it, bro. That's trading. Your stop loss is going to get hit, brother. You got to get used to it. Honestly, you got to learn to enjoy it. Not even enjoy it, but accept it. Like, nah, let me rephrase that. You have to learn to be indifferent about it. That's the word I'm looking for. You got to learn to be indifferent when your stop loss gets hit. That's such a powerful mindset to have. That's how you become profitable, bro. You have to learn to be indifferent to your stop loss getting hit and indifferent to your take profit getting hit. Like this just smack 2R. I literally don't care, bro. It's a win. On to the next. It's rinse and repeat. If I'd have taken a loss, my losing streak would have continued, and I'd still be doing the same thing I'm already doing, just taking the setups and letting the numbers play out. You trade the same as Sir Pickle? Yes, I do. Sir Pickle is my guy. We trade the exact same way. We're really close friends. We agree on a lot of the same things, like politically, like just everything. I don't ever talk politics, but yeah, Sir Pickle and I pretty much are the same person. Not actually. Someone in the chat the other day was conspiring, saying that Sir Pickle and I are actually the same people running the same account. I was like, bro, that would be impressive if I was running two brands at the same time. That'd be pretty impressive. Yeah, there's red folder at 10. Joel, what's up, bro? How you doing, brother? 9:30 open. I'm gonna drop into the lower time frame. Let's see if this shifts order flow. I do think NQ can shift and head higher here. There's literally two scenarios that happen at New York Open on indices. We either get continuation or we get a reversal from a higher time frame PD ray. Right now we're pulling back into a 4 hour. I want to see this order flow shift state of delivery. Then I will take longs. EG looking nice. Yeah, EG can head lower, in my opinion. Scaling down instead of trailing. I just manage the risk and I'm setting and forgetting. I trust the numbers to play out and do their thing. To me, you know, the risk management is there for a reason. I'm managing the risk and just letting the stop loss get hit. I don't need to be fearful in trades. I don't need to choke my trades out. I don't need to protect my capital when I'm in trades, because the risk management is what protects my capital. So to me, -1 or +2R going forward. That's how I'll be approaching this, especially with the swings. It makes so much sense because everything I'm doing on the higher time frame with these foreign exchange pairs with the swings, everything I'm doing gives me a really high win rate. So why would I dull that edge by choking things out? See if we shift state of delivery. I'm gonna actually, you guys wouldn't be able to see both my monitors. I can only see one, but I have ES on the other screen. I'm gonna turn on my other monitor. You guys won't be able to see it, but I'm just looking at ES and NQ. I always want to long the relatively stronger of the two. Feel me? So, whoops. Hopefully you guys can still see the screen. Yeah, we're good. All right. We're cooling. All right, let me pull up ES on my left monitor. I have dual monitors. You don't need more than 2 monitors, bro. If you have more than 2 monitors, you're doing too much. Hot take. Hot take. If you have more than 2 monitors, bro, you're doing way too much. You don't need that much going on. Keep it simple. Less is more. ES is absolutely dying right now, and NQ is just shifting bullish. So what is that order flow just telling us? Like, just what are these candles telling us just in the short term? If ES is dying on the 15-minute and NQ is, you know, potentially making an expansion, NQ looks stronger relatively in the short term. There's other ways you can look at that. You can look at the 1 hour candles. You can look at the 4 hour candles. You can use SMT. Whatever you like. I'm just going to read the candles. The candles will tell you everything you need to know. Best way to keep track of your data. Notion, TradeZella. I use both. I really like TradeZella. I'm affiliated with TradeZella, so I'm biased, but I'm not biased at the same time. It's an amazing platform. I've used almost every trading journal, and I literally don't care if I'm an affiliate or not. It's easily the best trading journal. I'm positive. Like, I've tried like 4 different trading journals at this point. I've tried my own personal ones, Notion. I like Notion a lot. If you don't want to spend a cent, use Notion. But quantitatively, like having all the data in one place, it's kind of tough. But for like journaling emotions, journaling the setups, and like pattern recognition, Notion is completely fine. I have a free Notion journal in my Discord. But for like quantitative data and seeing everything all in one place, win rate, you know, average R, your best profit days, whatever, P&L, all that, you know, TradeZella is amazing. Not even biased. Numbers very small. What numbers are small? ICT has 8 of them. ICT has 8 journals. Oh yeah, he does like hard like real journals though, like that he writes in. That's different though. Those journals are like, you guys got to understand, there's quantitative data, understanding all the stats and numbers, and then there's journaling where you document the setups and you document your emotions and you document everything like that. That's like a personal journal. for that, I usually just use Notion. But for having all the statistics, you need the data. If you're not collecting data on your trades and your trading model, I don't know what you're doing. You're not going to be profitable, bro. That's like, as harsh as that sounds, that's the truth. You need the data. You need the data. You need to understand your data deeply, what it tells you. How, based on your win rate, you know, how statistically realistic is losing X amount of trades? How often are you going to be on these losing streaks? The data is what gives you confidence. So the reason I'm not tripping right now over that losing streak that I just ended, you know, I just ended the losing streak with that Euro USD short. But the reason I was never tripping through that losing streak, through that drawdown, is because I understand that the numbers will play out. I have the data that supports this now. I understand, you know, that these numbers will play out in my favor. So when you have statistical data, you know, hard evidence that what you do, how you view price, how you trade works, you're never going to be phased in drawdown. You're never going to over leverage and get overconfident in, you know, on win streaks. The data is, oh, ICT has 8 monitors. Yeah, that's wild. He's doing way too much. I literally need one screen. You can give me a tablet. I'll trade off of a tablet. I'll trade off an iPhone, bro. It's just simplicity. I literally will trade off my phone and be fine. Like, I could fully be profitable and run this entire system that I'm already doing just on my phone. I don't, you know, need to do anything else. Please check New Zealand dollar CAD. I have that on the short list. I think I took it off. I'm not sure why. If I took it off, there's probably a reason. Yeah, this looks good. Monthly bearish order flow. We swept the buy side premium array. External to internal move now towards this weekly fair value gap. Yeah, we weren't creating fair value gaps lower, which is why I didn't mess with it. We are creating one here, but I'm not forcing this. I'm good. I can't even get 2R to the weekly fair value gap, so I'm good on that. But yeah, it's strong to this fair value gap. These are the type of moves for my swings. I'll trade external to internal, but it needs to make sense. I'm not trading external to internal when it's counter trend. This is a pro trend external to internal move. I was all over this. I called this out in the Discord. You know, I had this on the watch list. I called it out on the forecast on Sunday. This clear, you know, stop hunt in alignment with the order flow, with the trend, right? We're going lower towards that weekly fair value gap, but I'm not really interested in it. I'm all good. I want to focus on ES and NQ intraday. It's been sloppy. Yesterday kind of moved, but we just missed equilibrium though. Can definitely head higher from here. Let's see if the 15-minute creates a fair value gap. You guys trade futures or forex? Let me know in the chat. Or do you trade both? I went back and forth for so many months about what I wanted to do. I was like, oh, I want to do forex. Oh, I want to do futures. Oh, I want to do forex. Oh, I want to do futures. Now I'm just doing both. Get the best of both worlds. I will say though, forex prop is super sketchy to me as a US based trader. Yeah, I feel like I have more forex followers, to be honest. But I love both, man. Both are equally amazing. Intraday, give me futures. Intraday, give me futures. But for the higher time frames, give me forex. So that's why I swing forex and I trade futures intraday, and I just divide it. Forex, futures, forex all day. Kind of preference. They both have their downsides, right? So futures prop, you can't swing really. Futures prop, you need a personal account to swing. But futures, the fills are insane. They're laser fills. No spreads, laser fills. If that thing tags into my limit order, I'm getting filled to the tick. Ink, I'm in. Whereas with forex, you know, those spreads are gonna cause a lot of issues. Those spreads they need to get factored in. So there's less precision intraday for sure. More manipulation in forex, but way more pairs to look at, you know, way cleaner conditions sometimes because you can look at more pairs. So it's all preference. Everything in trading is preference. What about a swing from the 4 hour? Yeah, you can take a swing here. If you swing it right here, you risk the if you swing it right here, you risk the protected low, you target 2 hour within the context. That's literally all I would have done. But I can't swing futures right now. I don't have a personal account right now. All I have right now for futures is a bunch of prop accounts. I have Apex funding. I have like funded accounts with Apex, and then I have 5 top step evaluations that are close to being passed, and then I have some my funded futures accounts. But if I was swinging this, that's what I would be doing. Weekly context, 4 hour change in state of delivery, textbook. If this wants to head higher, it's a good entry on the 4 hour. That's how I would swing it. But because I'm an intraday trader and price is fractal, instead of swinging, entering from this 4 hour discount array, PD array, I drop into the lower time frame and I look for an entry off the 15 minute from that 4 hour PD array. Price is all fractal. Just on forex for now, futures one day. I feel like I have a lot of forex followers. At least that's my opinion. I'm at the break-even phase of my trading, and it's even worse than... That's not worse. I disagree. But I'm not knocking you, you know? That's your opinion. That's a good thing to be at break-even. You know, you should be grateful. Being at break-even is much better than being a losing trader. You know, it just means that you have a couple of things that are dulling your edge. So Wesley, you got to figure out what's dulling your edge. What is preventing you from being profitable? What is keeping you at that break-even phase? You need to really sit down, look at your data, look at your like trades, your psychology, all of that. And you need to reverse engineer. You need to figure out what is preventing you from being profitable. And I will say, shameless plug, I am, you know, doing these one-on-one sessions where that's exactly what I do. You know, I'll deep dive into your guys' data. We'll look at your trades. We'll look at your issues, and I'll bridge that gap. So if you want to book a one-on-one session, you can do that. We'll try to figure out what's keeping you at break even. But yeah, you just got to figure out what it is that's causing you to dull your edge. Or if you have an edge, you know, maybe your win rate and R correlation just isn't profitable. So there's a lot of reasons that you could be break even right now. But if you're break even, that means you're managing risk, most likely. So that's great. USD CHF looks interesting. I wanted 6S to head lower. Let's see if it followed through. Yeah. I put my reputation on the line to one of my friends. I said, if this isn't the top on 6S, then then I'm not a trader, bro. If this isn't the top on 6S, I said, I'm a bitch. Take a screenshot, bro. And he screenshotted it. So let's hope this falls through. This has to be the top. It's so obvious. You know, monthly traded into the overlapping area, offered fair value. Daily ran this high. Stop hunt. Change in state of delivery. Should not head lower. So yeah, I like 6S for lower, which means anything XXX CHF I'd be bullish on. Anything CHF XXX. Hypothetically, you know, in an ideal scenario, it will be bearish. Can you not swing futures on a prop? You only can with elite trader funding. Diamond hands. Little free promo. Do you ever use the 5-minute? Yes, for sure. I use the 5-minute and the 15-minute for my intraday entries. USD CHF. How are we looking? We have the monthly context. And daily. Changing state of delivery and heading higher. 4 hour for value gap here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, let me lock in on indices. So here's the thing people don't understand, right? Everyone, like, I get questions on my Twitter all the time. I'm gonna make this clear on the live stream. Everyone tweaks out about time frame alignment, and I get it. I used to be the same way. So time frame alignment wise, for those that don't understand the time frame alignment, right? This is gonna take me a while to type this all out, but this is time frame alignment that most people are aware of. And the thing is, everyone thinks it's like this set in stone, strict, you have to do this, you know, you have to do this, right? Everyone asks me this. Like the NQ I post on Twitter. They think this is like some set thing, right? I can trade the 4 hour. I can trade the 4 hour PD array on the 5 minute. So this is a 4 hour PD array, 4 hour fair value gap in discount. Time frame alignment would say drop into the 15 minute and wait for a change of state of delivery, which you can do. I can wait for this fair value gap on the 15 minute. So I'd be trading the low risk buy phase of this 15 minute buy model. But the thing people don't understand is that I can do the same thing on the 5 minute. I would just wait for more confirmation. So I'm not going to trade the low risk phase on the 5 minute. I'm going to wait for that order flow to get confirmed, and then I'll trade this stage 1 or stage 2. So you can do both. You know, you don't need to be so rigid with your rules. You can just wait for the 15 minute change in state of delivery, which looks like it might happen. Or you can trade stage 1 or stage 2 of the 5 minute buy model. You just need more confirmation if you go lower. Bro, do you use 4 hour IRL to ERL without weekly context? For indices, I will. Yes. For my swing trading, absolutely not. For my swing trading, daily is my bare minimum context. Bare minimum. Like, that is the lowest. To me, that's even lower probability. Like, I always like to have usually weekly context. But I will operate off of daily context for the swings. But for indices, I'll operate off of a purely 4 hour context. You know, the 4 hour will give you my draw. I'll take a trade off of that. Right now we have weekly context and we have the 4 hour context. So I can enter off the 15 minute, change the state of delivery here. Or I can enter off the 5 minute. But this looks good. Zag, I know you better long this, bro. My buddy Zag is a indices guru, so if you guys have questions, ask him. Bro, just spamming setups. What are you talking about, bro? what are you talking about? Are you talking about the 4 hour context, or are you talking about me? I'm like, what? I'm certainly not just spamming setups. Maybe you're talking about him with 4 hour context, but you can do it. It's just lower probability. And it's going to be way too high of frequency. It's going to be hard to track with the swing trading. Great tip on there. Great tip on there using 5 minute or going low. Yeah, I feel like everyone, that's a misunderstanding almost. Like, you can be really rigid with the time frame alignment and just use, you know, weekly, 4 hour, 15 minute, daily, 1 hour, 5 minute. You can be rigid like that, and that works, and that can completely work. But you can still go lower and wait for more confirmation. Just don't trade the low risk phase of the 5 minute. Wait for the stage 1 or stage 2 phase of the 5 minute if you're off a 4 hour PD array. So hopefully that helps someone. Waiting to see what 10 a.m. news offers while liking NQ longs. I'm probably gonna wait for this 15 minute for value gap, and then I'll just long this swing low. You know, if we create this change in state of delivery here, this low right here should be protected. I would expect this low to hold, and then we target 2R. That's gonna be a large trade though. I might take the bodies. It's like a 100-point range on NQ. What do these daily candles usually do? Let's look at these ranges. 400 points. Okay, NQ be moving some days. 263. 364. Okay, so my target's not unrealistic. 100 point target's not that unrealistic for NQ. That's a large stop loss, but could work with intermediate term low body. Yeah, I think the body makes sense. Or I refine it on the 5 minute. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? The 5 minute is going to be changing state of delivery now. This is going to be the low risk phase of the 5 minute, but I'm not going to trade it. If I drop lower, this is a 4-hour PD ray. I'm on the 5 minute. So I'm not going to trade the low risk phase. I'm going to wait for the stage 1 or stage 2. So I'd enter here or here on the 5 minute. Stage 1 or stage 2. Not low risk because I need more confirmation. Whereas on the 15 minute, if I'm using time frame alignment, I can just enter on this low risk phase. So it's really important. I think a lot of people are way too rigid with it. But yeah, this is a crazy push. Beautiful reaction from the 4 hour for value gap. We're looking for longs, of course. I want 5 minute unicorn to long. Definitely can see that. A 5 minute would be nice. Get a nice refined stop loss. 100% agree. The thing about NQ though is I really do prefer to have those wider stops because it does the sweeps, it does the weird stuff. It's pretty volatile. So I'm not a big fan of trying to be super precise on NQ. I'd rather just opt on the side of caution and have a wider stop. But man, bro, what a push. So I look at ES, right? Weaker. Very clearly weaker. Look at the 1 hour. Look at the pullback. To me, I'm preferring NQ right now. I don't need SMT to see that. NQ is just simply showing more willingness to expand right now. I don't think this is presenting an injury. I don't know what that means, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what that means. SMT is contradicting that, by the way. That's why I don't use SMT. Where's the SMT that's contradicting it? This is why I don't like SMT. (1 p.m. to 9). What's the SMT that's contradicting? I'm just curious. Doesn't bother me, you know. I literally don't care, but just curious. Yes, with SMT shows stronger. Okay, where's the SMT? The 10 a.m. news might drop and give entry. Yeah, maybe. We'll see what this news does. 10 a.m. news might just send it. I don't see. Yeah, I disagree. NQ stronger. Look at the 4 hour alone. I don't need SMT to see that the 4 hour on ES barely created for value gap is retracing way deeper on the 4 hour, whereas the 4 hour on NQ created a strong expansion in for value gap and didn't retrace as deep. NQ is definitely stronger. That's why I don't like SMT. I can just see it in the candles. This is why I don't use SMT, bro. See how everyone we're all debating this in chat because it's confusing. That's why I don't like to use it. It's a perfect example. It causes hesitation in me. It causes conflicting thoughts. Anything that prevents me from executing confidently, anything that causes me to hesitate, I eliminate from my trading. SMT on daily. Let's see it. That little sweep right here. Yeah. That's the 4-hour SMT. That's this SMT yesterday. I saw it on ES, right? ES had SMT right here. It created a higher low. But what was stronger yesterday? NQ. That's why I don't like SMT, bro. Again, anything that causes me to hesitate, I don't want. I eliminate it fully from my trading. Let's see what this 10 a.m. news does. Yeah, exactly, Leon. Exactly. Very well said. I feel the exact same way. Couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, you can pretty much justify any time frames SMT, and it just causes too much hesitation, too much confliction in my trading. What 10 a.m. news? I think it was home sales. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't checked the news, but see what the news does. Shout out to everybody in the stream though. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Expect, frequent live streams from me daily. Every Sunday we do a weekly forecast. I have a free Discord. If you guys that are watching are not in my free Discord, definitely go down below, join the free Discord. I provide analysis. I tell you where your eyes should be that week, what I'm expecting to move, what I'm interested in. And the most important thing that I think I do is I don't create codependency. I don't do signals. I don't do buy here, sell here. I teach you how to be profitable. I teach you how to develop your own trade ideas and be self-sufficient. I never want to create codependency in my trading or in other people's trading. Home sales, yeah. Can't be saying, yeah. Yeah, I try not to use the Lord's name in vain. I agree. But it is what it is. I do it every so often. Catch myself. I'm trying to stop cussing. But it's hard, man. I use cuss. I like cuss as a adjective, man. It's become like part of my vocabulary. Not even in a malicious intent. I just say it. Like, just has become a thing. Appreciate the streams, buddy. Very valuable, and you help us out a lot. At least me. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad you find it insightful. I enjoy doing it, so. Let's see what home sales does. Okay, the 5 minute. This is the low risk phase of the 5 minute. So I'm not going to take the low risk on the 5 minute because I need more confirmation. But if we create a new fair value gap higher on the 5 minute, I'll take that long. 15 minute. Let's see if it. I think home sales is going to push this up. I could be wrong, but I feel like this wants to create a fair value gap. This should still be an expansion candle. Well, it's a 15 minutes, so it's going to change right here. Push up. I want to see a expansion a little bit. Let's see where it closes. Push up. I want a fair value gap here. Nice. You like that? All right, come on. I want to see a fair value gap here. I'll get long. Something like that. Something like that. So you can take the entry on the 15 minute fair value gap here when it creates, or you can wait for the 5 minute to create a new fair value gap higher and take that as stage 1. The point is, you know, if you're going lower, you want to wait for confirmation. So if I'm gonna get long, I need to see this create a fair value gap here. Could technically long this one down here, but that is discount of this range. The 1 hour ST into the 4 hour. 4 hours bullish. I like this. I like it. What about the previous fair value gap? Yeah, if it pulls back to that, you could take it. Based on how I trade, you know, I want to see a fair value gap in, a fair value gap out of the higher time frame PD array. But I feel like this fair value gap will form and I'll get long here. That's probably where my entry is going to be. Maybe it doesn't create the fair value gap, but I would be surprised. All right, so see what I mean? Look at ES on the 15 minute and then look at NQ and tell me which is stronger. See what I mean? I don't need SMT to see that. And introducing SMT will just confuse me and make me hesitate and second guess what I'm seeing. Everything you need is in the candlesticks. Lack of fair value gaps, higher. Breakaway gaps, higher. Clear fair value gaps, clear intention to add higher. So you tell me what's more strong. Keep your trading simple, right? I don't need to introduce SMT if it doesn't add any value to what I'm doing. If it doesn't add edge or, you know, improve my trading in any way, why would I introduce it? 5 minute S1 in the making. This is the low risk phase. I want to see a new expansion higher on the 5 minute. Take that long. We'll see if it happens. Notice how I just wait for my entry. You know, I'm not forcing anything. I have no emotions. I just wait. You guys are seeing this all live. We'll see if I get tagged in, if it's a winner or a loser. But the point is, there's literally nothing but indifference in how I approach these markets. Completely detached from the outcome, completely detached from, you know, what price is doing. Once it meets my criteria to trade, I trade. Simple as that. If it doesn't meet the criteria to trade, I don't trade. Breakaway gap. It's gonna be most likely a 5 minute entry here. Da-na-na-na-na. Mark Douglas. Yep. Mark Douglas is the GOAT, man. Mark Douglas is such a good psychology mentor per se. Somebody to study. Absolutely. Binge watch Mark Douglas. Anytime I feel like my psychology is messed up, I watch Mark Douglas. What time frame do you typically take trade entries off of? So for futures, purely the 15 minute and the 5 minute for futures, because I only trade futures intraday. For forex, purely the 1 hour and the 4 hour, because I'm swing trading. So I swing forex and then I intraday trade futures. This is not going to create a fair value gap. Tough. Now I just wait. 10:05, so it's going to be another 10 minutes. I'm going to wait for this candle to close, but if it retraces to this fair value gap, I'll long right here. For sure. I want to see this 15-minute candle close first, though. Look at ES and then look at NQ. Tell me which is stronger. You don't need SMT to see that. Right? Pretty much the point I've been trying to make. 1 hour, 4 hour entries. Any examples? Just enter off the 4 hour. Here's an example right here. I just got it tagged out of this short. I entered off the 4 hour. Stop loss here. Targeted 2 hour. That's a 4 hour swing trade. I entered in yesterday. Held that overnight. Just got tagged out at the beginning of the stream. Now that we swept that daily premium array, I was expecting a pullback. So once we swept it, I made sure I got out, right? Because it tagged my 2R. It's minus 1R or 2R every single time. NQ is clearly showing more strength. How do you act around New York midnight open? Like, no, I don't use midnight open. I don't need it. I don't mark it. I don't think about it. I don't need to worry about it. It's not necessary for me. But the concept is, you know, if you're longing, you want to get long below midnight open. And if you're shorting, you want to short above. Sell in premium, long in discount. Less is more. Facts. Less is 100% more. Simplify your trading and watch watch the consistency you find. How many pips you usually risk? Whatever the protected swing point is, that's what I risk. $15-minute bag, man. You could, buy the ask on the breakaway gaps, but I'm going to wait for a retest. We got 6 minutes till this candle closes. Can you explain protected swing points? So, swing points, understanding what is going to be a protected swing point, you can use structure, intermediate term lows and intermediate term highs. I don't use that. I don't need to think about it. If it makes sense to you and that's how you see protected swing lows, then do it that way. For me, the way that I understand what is going to be a protected swing low is by understanding the draw and liquidity from the top down. So if I know the weekly, right, we're on the weekly. If I know the weekly wants to now seek liquidity, I know the weekly, is bullish biased, that I think is heading higher from this fair value gap. Then I drop into the 4 hour and I expect this 4 hour PD rate to hold of that range. Then this 15-minute low right here that stung into that 4 hour PD rate should now be a protected low because the drawn liquidity is higher. Price on the higher time frame from the top down wants to go higher. So if we're going to head higher and my draw on liquidity is correct from the top down, then that low is going to be a protected low. So my stop loss goes below that, to opt or whatever, like to watch for any pullbacks, and you expect that low to hold because we should be heading higher from here. I'm going to set a order right here. I don't think that this will get traded back to, but it can. We'll see how this candle closes. I need to see how much I want to risk. All right. Let's set this order. I might have to take MNQ. Shoot. Or I get cuter with the stop. I have to take MNQ. I don't like getting Q with the stop. All right, hold on. I have to short the micro. I mean, long the not short, long the micro. Bro, my funded futures has my thing got rejected because the quantity. All right, I have to use a different. Yo, that stuff is so annoying. All right, hold on, wait. I need to swap accounts. Give me 2 seconds to switch accounts. My funded futures is mad annoying. Hop on the apexes. Make the apexes the leader. And okay, 29. Switch back to the chart for you guys. All right, copier, get that set. All this stuff needs to be fixed. 29. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud. All right. 29. Copy to the top steps. All right, it's got to be 6. So it'll be like. Actually, I'll just drop it. Do that. R. What is that high up here? It's a daily high. Is it 4 hour? It's gonna be a 4 hour swing high. Yeah. That's fine. I don't know if this will even pull back. Let's see how this candle closes. If the candle wicks lower, pulls back, and then we might pull back to that fair value gap. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Zag. That's why I had to switch to Apex because of the dumb contracts. So I'm gonna make sure going forward that the leader account for my copier is always the Apex. Only 5. Yep, exactly. No fair value gap. I'm just waiting for a fair value gap retest to get long. This might not retrace at all. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's see if it pulls back. I don't know if it will. Tag me in. Tag me in. Tag me in. Tag me in. What copier do you use? I use Replicanto for futures. For forex, I use Traders Connect. Yeah, Zach, that's exactly what happens. That's why I'm not copying to the MyFunded futures right now. You basically just have to trade one mini. When I'm trading the MyFunded futures, I just take one mini. If there was a fair value gap in this leg, I'd long right here, but now we wait. I don't FOMO in. I don't chase. I just wait. Looking at the 15-minute 745. Breaker and first bag is overlap. I don't think it retraces that deep either. It should become an area of mitigation, yeah. We probably will head higher from that, and then we'll have to take a 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah, exactly, Zach. Repula console. It's called Repli, like REPLI KANTO. Replicanto, like replicate. Replicanto. But yeah, Zach, I'm seeing the same thing. There should be an order or a area of order mitigation. We'll see if that holds. Hypothetically, we can still pull back here in long. Just because it does that, you know, it might not be ideal, but that is discount, right? This fair value gap is literally pure equilibrium, so I'd still long that. Might not be the ideal scenario, but still valid to me. The 1 hour SIBI should just cause a pullback to a discount array. I'm not really worried about the 1 hour SIBI. This should just cause a pullback for us to head higher off of. The 4 hour is bullish, draw is higher. What FX broker? It depends on the prop I'm with. Every prop has different brokers. Every prop is different. So it depends. I have a bunch of different brokers.
Connection lost.
Why is my connection dropping on my Apex? my Ninja Trader literally just crashed. Yeah, bro. All my homies hate Ninja Trader. It literally just crashed. Let's see. This should act as an area of order mitigation. We should get a 5-minute for value gap higher. Sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. Market maker models are the sauce. Connection lost on Gabra. Did that happen to you too, bro? Did it just die? Yo, prop is so cooked, bro. Why are there this many issues? Their platform probably just went down. That's probably what just happened. If I can't get connected, I'm just gonna take one mini on my fund futures, and I'm gonna try and get in right here. Oh wait, no, I'm in. I'm on Apex. Bro, the platform's gonna go down when I try to long. or some dumb shit. Can you review one of my trades? Yeah, throw it in the Discord. I'll review it for you. Let's see if this mitigation area holds or if we pull back to the 15-minute for value gap. But that thing is a discount, so I'll long this for sure. I'll long that. This generic ass YouTube music, bro. Spell that futures copier again. There you go. I want more coffee, bro. I'm a fiend. I'm fiending for coffee. Yo, how do you guys have coffee? Do you have it black? Do you put whole milk in it? Do you put honey in it? Do you put cream? Do you put creamers in it? Like, how do you have your coffee? I'm so curious. Very, very curious. ES is very clearly weaker. Still hasn't made a 15-minute for value gap. Mitigation area is holding. Black with a splash of cream. I like it black like my women. Yo. Never been with a black woman, but I'm not opposed to it. Don't get it twisted. I love all types of women. Women are just great all around. Don't cancel me. Change the topic, bro. I'm treading on eggshells right here. Let's change the topic. I just got an alert for EG. Bro, got me walking on eggshells. What is the EG alert? Oh, did it tag into that 4-hour Sibi? Interesting. It's kind of good, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Question is, oh, I'm gonna miss the entry, bro. That daily is gross, though. I'm good for now. I don't like that daily action. That's really yucky. I'm good for now. I'm not really in the business right now to just rush into something. Indices have my focus. That daily consolidation was kind of gross. Bro, I've been making the nicest coffee. 2 tablespoons. Bro, I do the same thing. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing, Leon. That's exactly how I want it. Why'd you say 9? He deleted. Yeah, that sounds fire. I put honey in my coffee as well, but I might have to start doing the cinnamon. Yeah, you use a frother too. Yeah, that sounds fire. You ever use raw milk? I've been using raw milk. That's a controversial take though. People think it causes issues and stuff. I like raw milk though. It's fire as long as you know the farm you get it from is sanitary. Raw milk is fire. Some raw milk, some organic coffee, some local honey. Mix that thing up. I might have to try the little splash of cinnamon. Sprinkle of cinnamon. That sounds fire. Put a little froth on it with the frother. Can you show us dealing range, please? I don't know what that means. Like any dealing range? Price is fractal. This is a dealing range. Go to the daily. This is a dealing range. Go to the weekly. This is a dealing range. This is a dealing range within inside the dealing range. Price is fractal. Why is my, oh, because I'm on, it's supposed to be on MNQ. I was like, why is my order not showing? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the pullback here is not ideal, but it is discount. It's still valid to me. If we pull back all along that semi-risk, I'm not too worried about it. If I take an L, I move on to the next. The 1 hour SIBI just causing a pullback here. Pickle, are you Colombian or is your girl Colombian? I forget. Because my girl's Colombian. And I remember you saying that. I think you said you're Colombian? I forget. What's up, John? How we doing, John? Thoughts on EU? I already shorted EU. I'm out of it. I'm not interested right now. This daily sell side liquidity, this daily discount array should cause a pullback here. You know, we could offer premium and head lower, but I'm just not interested in this right now. I already shorted it. I got my little piece. Indices have my focus for intraday right now. Might get tagged in here. It's a pretty strong rejection though, not ideal. I am, yeah. I know you said, I remember you saying something about Colombia. More lives, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I just looked at EG. I'm going to pass on it. I'm focused on intraday right now. I haven't really been analyzing the higher time frame. You know, I just don't want to rush into any swings right now. Those Colombian, yo, those Colombian women don't play. Watch your neck, bro. I swear, I thought the same thing, but the girl I'm talking to now is not toxic at all. Maybe it's just a facade, and I'll see you later. But actually, not toxic at all. So we'll have to see. But yeah, bro, the Latinas are different. I don't like toxic women, but man, Latinas. Don't get me started. All right, I'm about to get tagged in. Beep. Bink. Laser fills. Bink.
Order filled.
Discount.
Order submitted.
If we take an L, we take an L, man. And my trade got rejected on Top Step. Nice. I'm not in. I am going to try and enter again. Why is it getting rejected, brother? I might take a fat quick L here. This is a strong pullback, but it is what it is. Not an ideal pullback, but all right. We take an L, we keep it pushing on to the next. That is a strong pullback though. Zag, you passing on this long or are you taking it? That's a good close. I like that 15-minute close. Go, go, go. Pump it up. That was a strong pullback, but you know, I want to see that just offer discount and head higher. I still think the draw is higher. That 4-hour close. We'll see if we take an L or we take a win on this episode of Trading Patiently Live. Where'd the music go? There it is. All right. Yeah, just let this thing play out. I either take an L for -1R or I hit 2R. I might not even need 2R because I took one mini and I just need... I need to see what my equity is. Hold on. Because I just need 5,300 on this top step. I just need 5,300 on the top step. So let me see what my equity is. Show me the equity. What is it called on NinjaTrader? Net liquidation? No. What's the equity called on NinjaTrader, guys? I can't find it. I'm trying to find it. Does anybody know? Total P&L. Why isn't it showing that? Is that it? That's not my equity. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Zach, do you know? How do I see my equity, my live equity? Right now, all I can see is P&L. Net liquidation. I don't think that's it. You can't on NT8. That's so dumb. All right. Well, my accounts are at 50. That's actually so stupid. My accounts are at 5,200 or 51,800. So I need what? 1,200 to pass. So I'll get flat. I'm gonna. So all right. Here's the thing, bro. If this pushes up, I want to make this so clear to the live stream. I want to make this so very clear to the live stream. Anytime I'm trading, I let it hit 2R. But in this specific example, I'm trading an eval on top step and I won't need to make any more money to pass the account. So if I hit it, you know, if I pass the account right here, I'm just going to get flat to pass my evaluation, to get funded. You know, I'm not going to wait for 2R for no reason. So that's the only reason I would do that. If that happens, I'm saying hypothetically, if that happens, that's literally the only reason I wouldn't let it hit 2R is because I don't need to, because I already passed the account, right? So if the account's already passed and at the P&L I need, then why would I wait for it to hit 2R? That's literally the only reason I would ever do that. So if I might still take an L, whatever, but if that happens, I want you guys to understand that very clearly. If this is a live account, if this is a funded account, if this is a personal account, I wait for my trade to hit 2R or I wait for it to stop me out every single time. It literally does not matter. But, you know, for this specific scenario with Top Step, I might pass the account up here if it gets to here. So I'm not going to wait for it to hit 2R if I don't have to. So just want to make that very, very clear. Got to use RTrader Pro. Oh yeah, you can see the equity on RTrader. So if this hits, if I pass, you know, the account before 2R, then obviously I'm gonna flatten because I don't need to hit 2R to pass the account. But again, that's the only reason I would do that. Any other time on a funded account, on an or even normally on evaluations, like personal accounts, everything, it either hits my stop or it hits my target every time. But of course, I'm not gonna wait for it to hit my target if I already passed the account. That would just be stupid. So make that very clear, and let's see if it happens. If not, I'll take an L. On to the next. But I think because of the way I sized, because I had to get in one mini, it'll pass the account before 2R. So we'll see. Otherwise, we take a little loss. Missed my setup on AUDNZD. I was watching it for more than a week. Sad. You could have entered off the 4 hour, I think. I don't know. I found an entry on AN. Bro's on the 1 minute. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. Don't say that to me. That's disrespectful, Sir Pickle. You 1 minute warrior. I'm not even going to look at it, brother. I'm good. I don't even want to see it. 15 minute and 5 minute are so clear to me, bro. I'm good. Tell this thing to push so I can pass these top steps. Whoa, Wesley. Whoa. Yo. That's crazy. Tell this thing to push, man. But yeah, literally the only reason I would close this prematurely is if I pass the accounts early. Otherwise, every trade. 2R, minus 1R. 2R or minus 1R. So don't get it twisted. Just want to make that very clear. Hey, yo. That quite literally is Diddy, bro. You can't even know Diddy that shit. That is the most Diddy thing you could have said. Gap in, gap out. Yep. Fair value gap in, fair value gap out. That's what the 15 minute did out of the 4 hour PD array. So now I expect this swing low to be a protected swing low. Why? Because I expect the 4 hour, I expect the weekly to be drawing higher. So I don't need market structure. I don't need to wait to see that this is an intermediate term low to do that. I don't think about market structure at all. With proper understanding of draw, with proper understanding of narrative, I don't think that market structure is needed. You got to pay for the private mentorship for that. Oh my. Y'all are talking crazy today. Fat pullback. We'll see. Take a little L. What happens if we take the protected low? And then we're probably heading lower on the higher time frame, and it's an L. Then you move on to the next trade. If we you know, head towards that low, then we're drawing lower on the higher time frame. Probably will dig deeper. Thanks, sir, for your knowledge. I made some good amount on Euro USD and USD CHF. Greetings from Africa. That's awesome. Love to hear that, man. I'm glad that you capitalized. Yeah, missing trades is tough, bro. If it meets the criteria, you just gotta pull the trigger. Set the risk. That's what the risk management is for, right? We set the risk. We know what our downside is, and we manage that risk, and we just trade the plan. Every trade I take, it either hits, you know, it either hits minus 1R now or it hits 2R. I don't deviate from that. I like the reaction, you know, from that for value gap higher, but I want to see a new expansion here on the 5 minute. I literally just wait, bro. I'm not micromanaging anything. I'm just set and forget. The only reason I would flatten again early is if my accounts pass before that. But that's it. Must be dope having peeps tune in around the world for your stream. It's so cool, bro. It's so cool. I remember the other stream, someone had said they're at the coffee shop in like South Africa. They're like, I'm at the coffee shop right now. I don't even have Wi-Fi. So I'm at the coffee shop watching the stream. Like, that's so sick. That's insane to think about. Literally so cool to see. Like, bro really went to the coffee shop to get Wi-Fi and watch my stream. Like, that is so sick. Right, I want coffee too. Let's see if this 4 hour holds. If this 4 hour fair value gap doesn't hold, then we're drawing lower. But, you know, the whole trade idea here, right? Let me break down the trade idea again. Whether it's a winner or a loss, every trade looks like this. All of my trades have this format. All of my trades have this structure. This is the edge. Win or loss, you know, random probabilities. So weekly, heading higher from the fair value gap, fair value to liquidity. So I have a weekly context. I have a weekly draw on liquidity. I'm expecting the weekly to head higher. So weekly draw, drop into the 4 hour. I have the 4 hour shifting bullish here. And we trade into that 4 hour fair value gap. Now that we've traded into this 4 hour fair value gap, I'm expecting price to head higher and draw higher. So this 4 hour low, assuming that I have the draw on liquidity correct, and that this is going to be a winning trade, you know, this low should hold and we should draw higher. If it doesn't, then I take a loss, I set my risk, and I move on to the next trade idea. And I literally just rinse and repeat that process over and over and over again. That's why people say good trading is boring. Notice how there's really no emotions. There's no, I'm fully indifferent at all times. There's no euphoria when the trade's green. There's no greed. There's no worrying about it being a loss. The risk is managed. The outcome is already, like, the downside is already determined. I know what my downside is. So if you can't detach from the trades, you're not going to be profitable. So I would encourage a lot of you to ask yourself, are you that same way? Are you able to detach from the outcome of your trades? Are you indifferent about win or loss? Are you detached from the outcome? Do you fully accept the risk that you put on of every trade? Because if the answer to any of those questions is no, you really need to work on that. And I'm not saying that from an ego, like a place of ego. That's from a place of, you know, truly wanting the best for you guys. If you want to be profitable, those issues need to be addressed. That's all psychological. So if your psychology is not dialed in, the edge will not be able to play out. Whether I take a loss or a win on this trade, I'm still going to take the next trade. I'm still going to have faith. You know, I'm still going to have confidence in my ability and my understanding of price. It's really that simple. Yep, exactly. It truly is that simple, bro. Trading is not easy at all. It's one of the hardest things to do in the world, but it can be simple. I always say to people, you know, trading is not easy, but it is simple. It can be simple. It can be super, super complicated too if you make it. That's a solid close on that 15-minute candle. Hopefully we get some expansion. Did the 5-minute create a fair value gap? It did not. I want to see new 5-minute fair value gaps higher. We're just reading price action now, but really I just set it and forget it. Euro USD fat pullback after sweeping that sell side. This is premium. We'll see if we head lower off that, but I'm not interested in shorting this right now. I already got my piece of EU. What's EG doing? That's a solid reaction of off EG. The only thing I don't love about this is this daily, bro. This daily is gross. The weekly looks good. This next weekly candle can definitely be nice. You know, I'm definitely interested in EG next week, but I want to see it show intention to head lower, because this next candle, I would want to see expansion lower. The way this candle is respecting the fair value gap is beautiful, but it's just a consolidation candle right now. So until we get clear fair value gaps lower, I'm probably just waiting on this. You know, I can wait for a new 4-hour fair value gap lower next week, and then I'll short that potentially. But right now, I'd rather wait. The daily is just gross. I'm good. I'm not trying to get chopped up. Good thing I have learned something from your live trade. Reaction from a higher time frame PD rate on a smaller time frame, not necessarily way. Yeah, Chris. So here's the thing. Market structure shift. Change in state of delivery. Fair value gap in, fair value gap out, which is also known as Ario's ST, right? I want to give him his flowers. That's his concept. All three of those are just a way of viewing order flow shifting. So Chris, what you need to do is just pick the one that you like the most. Do you like market structure shifts? Does that resonate with you? Is that what you like to see? Is that what stands out to you on the chart? Is CISD, you know, an order block? Is that what stands out to you on the chart? Or is Ario's ST, aka the fair value gap in, fair value gap out, is that what stands out? Ask yourself, what do you naturally see in the charts? What makes sense to you? What is the most simple? And then pick one of those three, and that's all you need to use as a confirmation from higher time frame PD rays. I prefer the ST from Ario. It's just simple, right? Fair value gap in, fair value gap out. Really easy for me to see. High probability. My preference personally, but your preference can be different. It's completely fine. That's tough. As a former athlete, you are so tuned in as a winner and to see the result. I'm super competitive. I used to play sports as well in high school. I didn't play college sports, but played soccer, baseball, and basketball in high school. So I'm definitely super competitive as well. But you just have to be super indifferent to win or loss. There's no need to be right or wrong. There's no need to feel like, you know, your analysis is right. You just let the trade play out. If you see the edge, once you're so familiar with the model and your data, you just see the edge and you just take the trade. You set the risk and you take the trade. You just keep doing that over a period of time and it just plays out. I degened and took the 1 minute on Apex, bro. Get out of here. Chat. I need a mod, bro. I need a mod to ban Sir Pickle. We need to ban the word 1 minute from my chat. Who wants mod, bro? Get Sir Pickle out of here. Do you wait for high impact news release? I don't look at weekly profile. But I do use the high impact news drivers throughout the week to guide me to understand what days are likely to expand, to understand what days are likely to consolidate. So I don't use weekly profile, but I do use high impact news for sure. You truly accept the risk. Can you close a trade early? I don't like to do it. You can do it if you want. I don't like to close trades early. For me, the way I have decided to approach my trades is literally set it and forget it. So it either hits this stop loss for -1R, or shoot, I just grabbed my stop loss, or it hits my target for +2R. So every single trade, it's either -1R or +2R every time. I don't manage it. I don't introduce any of those variables. I just let it be mechanical. That's my personal approach. Trading is personal. If you want to, trail your stops, if you want to manage the capital more, I just had this conversation with Sir Pickle, right? Once we create a new 15-minute fair value gap higher, he'll trail his stop here to break even, to take that risk off the table. And that's completely fine. Just a different approach to the trade management. I used to do the same thing, but my data over time has showed me that that dulls my edge, because we can pull back. Although it's not ideal, the market is random. We can pull back, stop me out of that trade, and it would have been a 2R winner. So I'd rather just set the risk, take the full risk loss, or take the full win. 2R or minus 1R every time. I am completely fine with this pulling back and stopping me out fully, because my risk is managed. That's the way that I approach my trading going forward. To me, that is the purest form of letting the numbers play out. I'm not introducing any like discretionary aspects. I'm not introducing any micromanagement or emotions into the management. I just literally set the risk and I hit minus 1R or 2R. And I know my win rate's above 34%. So if I do that over time repeatedly, I make money. And that's literally it. Def working on my psychology, bro. Watch Mark Douglas. Watch Brett Steenbarger. Those two are great. Super, super good guys to watch for psychology. Top Step versus Apex, which is better and why? That's a good question. Top Step is probably more reputable. Top Step I would feel better about. I think that there's EOD drawdown, which I prefer, versus Apex there's trailing threshold drawdown. It trails the equity, which I don't like. So for that reason, I'd probably favor Top Step, but Apex is really cheap. And yeah. So yeah, we'll see if I take a full loss on this trade or if it hits 2R, but right now I'm just chilling. The risk is set. The downside is managed. TP, I have made it out of the unprofitable stage. I've been in the break-even stage for a while, which is a good sign of progress. I'm coming around the bend and I'm going to be a funded trader this year. You got it, bro. I believe in you. I definitely, believe what you're saying. Just make sure that you are consistently, getting 1% better, keeping yourself dialed in, collecting the data, journaling, understanding that data. What does the data tell you? What are the things that are preventing you from being profitable? Why are you stuck in the break-even stage? And what does the data point towards that is causing that? That's what you need to ask yourself. Are you choking the trades out with trailing your stop loss too aggressively? Are you getting emotional and shutting your trades down too early? Are you over-risking when you're on a win streak, or over-risking in drawdown because you want to make the money back? There's so many variables, so you just have to ask yourself, what is preventing you from being profitable? Why are you at break even? I normally miss a lot of trades using market structure shift as a price. As price doesn't give an entry, I will learn more on ST style and see if it will improve my win rate. I don't know if it'll necessarily improve the win rate, but it might be easier for you on the eyes and more simple. But maybe it'll improve their win rate. I'm not sure. For swing trading on crosses, my 1R stop loss becomes 3R because of spreads and sleep over with, I don't know what that means. On intraday, win rate is lower. Your stops become 3R. That's wild. I don't have that issue. How do you manage your forex prop evals? I risk 2% on evals, and then on the fundeds I risk 1%. So if I'm risking 2% on a forex evaluation, right, that has 10% drawdown, then I'm giving myself 5 losses in a row. And it's very possible I lose 5 losses in a row. If I go on a 5 losing streak, I go on a 5 losing streak. I blow the account. I get another account. It's the thing is, people blow their accounts and then they just get another. I can very much, trade out of that drawdown. So like right now, I'm on a losing streak. I have a personal forex account. I was on a losing streak. I just took a win. I'm gonna pull myself out of that drawdown. Just because you're doing prop doesn't mean just immediately blow up an account and not learn how to manage drawdown, how to trade out of drawdown. You need to understand how to manage drawdown and how to trade out of it, how to manage your emotions when you're in drawdown. Like, you need to learn how to operate when you're on a losing streak and when you're on a win streak. So don't get it twisted, right? If I lose 5 trades with 2% risk, I'll blow the account, but I'm very capable of trading out of drawdown, and I do it on the personal account. You know, that's a skill set that you don't really learn from prop if you're just blowing accounts with high risk. Please do these live streams more often. I'll try to do it. Yeah, I'll try to do a few a week. I think like three daily live trading streams could be good, and then a Sunday forecast, and then I'll do a long form YouTube video every single week. So to the 60 or 70 people watching right now, if you guys aren't subscribed, please, you know, press subscribe, tune in. I drop so much knowledge and value on this channel, completely free. I post 1 video a week. And yeah, I just truly want to help you guys become better traders and reach profitability. I love helping. It's fulfilling to me to just help people. It truly is. Of course, you know, through social media, I'm going to monetize my stuff. I'm going to, you know, want to make money off my social media. It's a business. You know, I want to support myself off social media as well. But the truly fulfilling part of all this is being able to help people. And that's not just something I'm saying. That is truly how I feel. I love helping you guys. You're gold. Thank you so much, bro. Is trade active? Yeah, I'm in a trade right now. I don't show the P&L. I don't want to see the P&L. It wouldn't affect me having the P&L up, but why even, you know, introduce that variable of seeing the P&L right here, right? So I just changed it to ticks. I don't look at the P&L during trades. Honestly, I can and feel nothing. Like, I was looking at NinjaTrader earlier to try and see my equity. I don't care. I'll look at the P&L and feel fine, but why would I even introduce that variable if I can, you know, take it away? See what I mean? So for the people that are trading futures, forex, go to your settings on the risk to reward and change it to just show ticks. I don't know where the setting is actually. Trading, profit and loss right here, this setting. Go to your positions, profit and loss, change it to ticks, not money. Ticks or percentage. I like ticks. If you have any psychological issues, that'll help a little bit. It's not gonna fix all your psychology, but it could help a little bit not seeing the P&L flash on the chart. So if you haven't done that, I would do that. Like, I don't have psychology issues, but I still change that anyway. Because again, why would I even introduce that variable? The common theme here that I want you guys to understand is, if whatever the thing is isn't serving my trading in some way, then I just remove it. Simplicity, bro. Simplicity is everything. Since when have you been trading? I started in 2020. I was gambling on options. So I was on Robinhood on my phone, just buying large cap options, losing a bunch of money, and then I just studied my ass off from 2020 till now, pretty much. That's a fat pullback. Just consolidating right here. See if we get a run from 11 to 12, or if this stops me out. Just chopping right now on the 15 minute. This is just consolidation. You know, we want to see new fair value gaps higher, but right now we're just consolidating. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just straight chop right now. We want to see new fair value gaps out of this range. I uncheck the box for profit and loss, but keep the position box checked, so I just see one. You can do that too. That works. Like that. Yeah. You don't even need to see the ticks. That's true. Bro, what is this music? I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. It'll take me 2 seconds and I'll be back. So if you're on the stream, be patient. I'm not gonna be gone for 10 minutes. I'm literally gonna be gone for 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right, we're back to break even. Just looks like we're chopping. This music is so funny. How's everybody doing though? If you guys have any questions, if you want to do a little Q&A while this trade plays out, I'm down. There's not really anything for me to do right now besides let this hit my stop loss or my target. I just set the risk, set the target, and let it play out. So if you guys want to ask any questions, anything, we can do that right now. Changed my life. I have been struggling with life in Africa. Now I earn money to take care of my family. That's insane, bro. That's so cool. Keep going. Like, just keep going, bro. Keep at it. There's a lot of ups and downs in trading, and you just have to learn to embrace them. What do you think about EG? I talked about it a little bit before. I'm not really interested right now with the consolidation on the daily. I do think it can head lower, but this is just chop on the daily. So if I was going to short this, I would probably wait until next week, and I want to see clear expansion lower. Right now, to me, I'm just not interested in getting chopped up in this. Like, to me, this range right here is just a daily consolidation. So I'm good. I'll wait. Not the cleanest to me. We're just chopping on NQ. It's going to be one of those. Indices have been kind of sloppy lately. I want more coffee, bro. Favorite book, non-trading. I'm not a huge book guy, surprisingly. I I thought The Alchemist was really good. I haven't read that many books. When I was younger, I read a lot. Like, I'm talking about middle school, earlier than middle school. I read a lot. I read all the Harry Potter books. I really liked the Percy Jackson series in middle school. But surprisingly, I don't read books that much. Everything that I learn is usually through YouTube or the internet. Not a huge book guy. I read the Bible, and The Alchemist was good. I'm trying to think. I've probably read a couple others. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. That was pretty good. But I wanted to read Atomic Habits. I heard a lot of people say Atomic Habits is really good, but I haven't gotten around to it. Again, I don't really read. Honestly, I probably should though. I think reading is great. We're just getting caught in the chop, boys. I mean, how do you know? We were expanding right here. When I took this entry, we were expanding. So not really much you can do. You just get caught in the chop. Expecting expansion there. It's hourly chop right now. Chop might end up taking us out. ES still has not created any fair value gaps higher. One hour Civi here's holding. Might be a loss. What do we have the rest of the week? Look at some forex. UJ is just gone. Yeah, yen is so weak and dollar's been strong. So USD CHF, add that on the long list. 4 hour busy here, holding. AUD NZD absolutely blasted off, but we expected that. I mean, look at it, bro. Discount premium, premium discount, discount premium. That's all price does. I had people ask me in the Discord. I get this question all the time. At this time, right? People want to know if they should take this long with the Cibi here. What you need to understand is, yes, it's technically lower probability. There's an opposing PD ray. There is a Cibi here. But when you have the draw on liquidity correct, and we see that the monthly is drawing to that liquidity up there, this Cibi will just cause a pullback that we'll head higher off of, and then it will eventually get invalidated. So if your stop loss is at the protected low, then I don't really see an issue with taking that trade. Yes, there might be a reaction. Yes, there might be a pullback. Yes, you can wait for us to invalidate that level if you want, but for me, like, there's just no point. This low should be protected. This is going to be an L. That's tough. We move on to the next. Oh, I want coffee. Leon, you got me wanting coffee, bro. I already had one too. You guys have more? Do you guys have more than one coffee a day? Sometimes I have two. Two's like my max. I have 5. 5 is crazy. Yeah. 5 is wild. That's hella coffee. We're cooked, boys. We're cooked. Don't drink caffeine at all. That's fair. Definitely don't need caffeine if you don't want it. I just love the taste of coffee. It's so good. I don't even drink. Simply don't drink coffee for caffeine. I drink it because I love the taste. Like, I enjoy it. I look forward to coffee in the morning. If I have two, the third one has to be decaf. That's a good rule. I just got tagged out somehow right there. What MNQ game? I don't know how this got tagged out. I didn't over risk. Let me see. Right, -1R. On to the next. Take the L's live on stream. We keep it pushing. We took the win on Euro this morning. That was the Euro swing. What is indices doing here? Let's see where we're drawing. Gotta journal this trade. I don't know why I got taken out right here, because I didn't over risk my accounts. I still have the accounts. I only risked, I lost $500 on that, on my top steps. Maybe there's a max daily drawdown or something that I didn't know about. I'm not sure. Let me look. Top step, 50K. I'm on the top step, 50K evals. They had a deal, so I just grabbed 5 of those. Maybe there's a daily loss of 500 or something. I don't know why I got taken out so early. Dun, dun, dun. $1,000 daily loss limit. I only lost 500. Yeah, I have no idea why that got taken out then. My accounts are still up 1K. Yeah, that makes no sense. My account balances are at 51,250. So I have no idea why that got taken out without hitting the stop. Do you have any idea, Zach? I'm looking at my P&L right now, Zach. My total P&L is $500. How do I put it on the screen? Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Let me send it to myself on Discord. This music is so goofy, bro. I don't get why that took me out prematurely. But it's gonna be an L anyway. Where is my screenshot? All right. Picture. I only risked 500. 19,955. Oh. So I don't know why it took me out early. But anyways, it's all good. On to the next. So at the beginning, I entered on MNQ up there. But that was on different accounts. That was on an Apex eval. On the Apex evals, it was only a... Oh no, the Apex evals I risked more. The Apex evals, I lost 900. I'm going aggressive on Apex. I'm giving myself like only a couple losses on them. So yeah, they shouldn't have hit the stop for me. We'll see. That would be tough if it doesn't hit the stop and goes, because it literally shouldn't have hit. It shouldn't have taken me out yet. But it is what it is. Kind of confusing, but these are all evals, so I'm not too worried about it. My rule is for indices 1 trade a day though. I'll look at some forex stuff, potential swings and whatnot, but that's it for my indices trade for the day. Take one quality indices trade. It either stops me out from -1R or it hits 2R, and I just do that once a day, every single day. Rinse and repeat. But yeah, I don't know why that took me out. Kind of weird.
Connection lost.
My NinjaTrader just lost connection. Maybe they're having platform issues. I don't know. Maybe the copier did something. Because if I had taken a full stop, I mean, it actually worked out in my favor. Because if I had taken a full stop, it would have been $1,000 on Top Step. Because it's $20 a point. So this should have been a 1K stop right here. It only stopped me out of $500. So fine by me. It actually worked in my favor. But I mean, if this goes and hits 2R, then that sucks. Just an issue on the platform's end, I guess. That would suck, but nothing I can do now. All right, let me look at some swings. EJ is not bad, but I'm gonna wait for new fair value gaps lower. I'm going to be a bit more demanding on EG. I think I said EJ. EG, because I don't like this daily chop. So I want to see clear intention to head lower before I short that. Yo, Apex is bugging. Their platform sucks. Sorry, I'm about to get blocked on Twitter now. they're gonna block me now. Let me not slander them. But bro, why is the connection going down and why is it closing my trades before I get tagged out? I should still be in the long. Yo, if this hits 2R, that's actually annoying. Because I should still be in. I would have got stopped right here. Literally nothing I can do about that. That's just an error on the platform's end. We're just chopping though. Here's the thing though. All that BS just happened. Am I gonna FOMO back into the trade? Am I gonna be worried about missing this long? No. I already set my risk. I have my rules. I take 1 trade a day on indices. I follow my rules. I don't FOMO back in. I don't chase. This is my trading plan. This is how I trade. I follow my rules. So although that BS just happened on Apex and it stopped me out early, I'm not going to FOMO back into the trade. I set my risk. Some unforeseen platform error just happened where I got stopped out early, which sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not going to chase back into the trade. This is just consolidating though, so I wouldn't be interested in that anyway. Crude oil swept that weekly buy side. Now it's creating a weekly for value gap here in 2 days. Could be nice context for longs going forward if this for value gap forms, which it likely will. So that'll be nice. Crude oil longs. We're just consolidating. When you see this daily consolidation, you know, I'm not interested in getting involved in this. I look at the weekly, I see, okay, we're setting up the third candle of a weekly for value gap where we can head higher off of. So next week, crude oil could be nice. Right now, I'm good. I don't want to get involved in this. Zach, you're right. On my Ninja, it still says I have working buys. Why does it say that? Bro, what is good with this? It still says I have working buys right now. Bro, this platform is so bad. It's actually annoying. Like, that's really annoying. This should not be... Like, it's your job as a platform to not have issues, right? I don't want to deal with these issues while I'm trading. This is going to go and hit 2R, and I'm going to be missing, you know, a trade that would have been a winner just because they're dumbass platform errors. Yeah, Zag, it still says I have working buys for 6 right now. I don't understand. I'm trying to close any orders. I clicked flatten all. Yeah, bro, this Ninja Trader is really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Should never be issues like this with a trading platform. It's gonna fill one of my buys that I can't close right now. Like, what? Here, I'll show you guys a picture again. So I got stopped out prematurely. It didn't hit my stop loss. My stop loss was here. You guys saw it on the screen. You literally saw it on the screen, right? I have it hooked up to a copier. It stopped me out prematurely. And now this says these 6s are working orders. So this means that it's saying that I have orders resting on the market right now. And I'm telling it to flatten, to close all my orders, to pull all my orders, and it's just not working. Like, it just says 6 right now. It's so annoying, bro. I'm about to probably complain to the prop firms if it causes any issues with my accounts. Like, if I blow the accounts because these 6 orders get filled that I'm not trying to trade, then RTrader Pro. Let me check RTrader. Recent orders. Working quantity working. Doesn't say it. Maybe it's just a glitch. I mean, the P&L is there. I definitely took a... Yeah, it shows it right here. I took 1 NQ, Zag. Shows it on our trader. I took 1 NQ. Before that, before I tried to enter into the trade, it was on the My Funded Futures account. So I tried to take 6 MNQ and it canceled because the master account couldn't fill 6 quantity. You can only do 5. So this didn't fill on My Funded Futures or Top Step, I think. Nah, something filled. Wait, I'm so confused now. Something on MNQ filled, but it definitely didn't it didn't go to the top steps because it canceled. I see the top steps right here. I'll send a screenshot. The only positions on my top step account are the NQ. I don't want to leak all my order number or my account numbers though. How do I make sure our trader's flattened? I don't see any resting orders. Bro, why are there so many issues? This should not be this difficult. You guys are just hearing me complain, but Replicanto can glitch. Double check R Trader Pro to make sure you're flat. I'm definitely flat in terms of positions, but I don't know if there's resting orders out there or not because it says there are on NinjaTrader. Quite annoying that there is glitches on a trading platform where you're risking real money. It's quite literally their job to not have glitches. We're just consolidating. Bro, this music. Right click the account, close all orders. Right click. Bro, R Trader is so... I don't use R Trader at all. It's not even showing my accounts on R Trader. I'm not even bullshitting. Look at this screenshot, Zach. Trader dashboard module. Where's the trader dashboard module? Oh, okay. It says I don't have any orders. Pull working orders. Pull working orders. Pull just in case. Bro, why is there issues with a trading platform? Like, that's really annoying. I think I'm all good, but NinjaTrader is still showing I have 6. Let me log out of the accounts. Log back in, see if that fixes it. So annoying. Donna. Still says I have 6 working buys. Nice. If it fills me and I take a big loss here because I can't pull my orders, then I'm definitely complaining to support, bro. But anyways, I've done everything I can at this point. I can't... If there's orders out there, I literally can't close them. I flattened on Top Step. Or I flattened on Rhythmic. I flattened on NinjaTrader. But yeah. On to the next. NinjaTrader needs to fix his platform. Yeah, I pulled the working orders and exit positions. I did it on R Trader. So if it fills me, I have no idea. It's just a broken platform. But if you disconnect from top step and reconnect on NTA, it will show 0 orders. Nah, I just did that. Didn't work. It doesn't show any working orders for my trade or for my Apex accounts, but for the top steps it shows 6 working buys. Still, after all that. So I don't know. If I blow the accounts because of their platform errors, then I'll just tell support. You guys see it on the live streams right now. I just showed you. We have it all documented. I literally went to RTrader Pro and closed all my orders, flattened everything, pulled all my working orders. But yeah, if you guys have, any questions, let me know. I only trade 8 to 12 on indices. So probably going to wrap it up. I took my trade for the day, took a small loss. -1R, on to the next tomorrow. We'll look for a 2R. Every time we look for a 2R, we either take a win or we take a loss, and we just rinse and repeat. But yeah, if you guys want to ask any final questions, let me know. Sorry for the complaining on my end, but I will say it is quite annoying when there's platform issues. When you're throwing money around, that is quite frustrating. But anyways, any questions, I will answer them now. If not, probably just gonna wrap it up here. And you guys will see me back live trading indices and forex, a couple times a week. I think 3 live streams a week, 3 or 4 live streams a week. But yeah, and then 1 video a week, 1 long form video every single week is what I'm going for, ideally. EG shorts do not look good. That's just intuition kicking in on my end. I wouldn't be interested in these shorts at all until we get a clear fair value gap lower. This daily consolidation is just not something you want to get involved with. Nothing to do on GJ. Gold. Notice how there's no fair value gap higher in this price leg. Notice how gold has never showed intention to head higher on the daily. There's never been a fair value gap that was created higher. So this consolidation, all of this liquidity becomes suspect to get ran. So what do? They stop hunt it back into the the discount array. They stop hunt it back into the discount array. And if we get a new fair value gap higher on the daily and show intention to head higher, that's when I'd be bullish on gold. But all throughout this, I have not been ready to long gold. I have it on the wait list. So when we have a lack of fair value gap higher in the price leg, it becomes suspect to be stop hunted. Same thing with copper. Same thing with silver. There's no intention here to head higher yet without a fair value gap. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I want some coffee. I'm gonna grab some food. And we'll probably be live again tomorrow. See if we get a trade on ES or NQ tomorrow. And yeah, if you guys haven't joined the free Discord, I'm gonna post the link in the chat right now. Definitely join the Discord server. I'll answer your guys' questions. We have a community of people that are trading in there. Tons of people that will sharpen you. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, hop in. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. There was a lot of gems in the stream, so hopefully it was insightful. Hopefully you guys learned something. And yeah, I mean, you just see how it works, how profitable trading works, right? When you want to be consistent, you have to be constantly aware of your emotions. You have to follow your rules. My trades either stop me out -1R, or they hit +2R and I go on to the next, and I just repeat that over a period of time. I have a statistical edge, so it plays out over time. So yeah, hopefully the stream was insightful. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and yeah, good luck with the rest of your trading throughout the week.